What's up you guys? Hello and welcome to another video. Today is a video I've had a lot of requests for and I think it's a really good idea, so I'm gonna do it, and that is to talk through what I have done differently on this competition prep than my last one. So let me just give you a bit of background if you don't already know. My last competition prep was for the WBFF UK Amateur Championships, which was in November of last year, so 2017, and I did a 16-week prep. And this was my before and after. So here I went from 66 kilos down to about 54, and I actually won my category, I won my show, and I won my pro card. So this year I am prepping for the WBFF Pro World Championships, which I am so excited for. So at the moment I'm 8 weeks out. So I'm gonna be comparing the prep last time up until the 8 week out point. I'll do another one at the end for the second half, so the last 8 weeks. So this was me at 8 weeks out last time, and this is me at 8 weeks out this time. So as you can see, there's a huge difference. I have more size, which is down to the time I spent bulking or in a calorie surplus before I started my competition prep as such. So that was from November until about April, May this year. As well as that, I am definitely a lot leaner at this stage than I was last time, which is a good thing because even though I won my category last time, to be able to compete at a pro level, especially in the World Championships, I'm gonna need to have a lot better conditioning, so be a lot leaner, and so being leaner now definitely puts me in a better position for that. But the interesting thing about these two pictures is I am actually the same weight. I am 60 kilos exactly in the first picture and I am 59.9 in the second picture. Much happier with my overall shape going into this comp, so I am very excited. So let's get into it. I'm gonna explain to you how I have changed my prep this time around to get these results. So the most simple one is my coach. So on my last competition prep, and actually all my competition preps before, I haven't actually had a coach. My boyfriend at the time actually helped prep me, but I've never had like an actual coach before, so that is something that is a huge difference this time. So before, like, he would help me out and stuff, like he knew a bit more than I did, and he would kind of help me out with my diet and stuff, but really I had too much control, really. Like I had too much control over my diet and my training, and it meant that I wasn't as like accountable to somebody, and I was definitely more likely to stray from my diet because I was in control, so I could kind of tell myself what to do. And this time I'm coaching with a man named Jordan Peters, and he is just brilliant, like exactly what I needed. He's just like so no bullshit, and I've been able to just completely give up my control to him and just do as he says and crack on with it. And that really has helped me because I haven't been given the opportunity to kind of overthink things or not had any like question as to what I'm doing. It's just like, it's on paper, there you go, that's what I'm gonna do. So that's been really, really good. The next thing that is different kind of goes hand in hand with that, and that is that my meal plan is not macro based or calorie based, it is food based. So my coach gives me a plan, which is my meals, and it is laid out as like measurements of foods. So he knows what foods I like and don't like, and he tells me what to eat. So I don't actually know what calories I'm on, I don't know what my macros are. I could easily work them out, obviously, but I've chosen not to because I just feel so different this time around, and I think that's played a small part in it. There's no like obsessing over numbers, and there's no kind of thought process like, oh, I could fit that into my macros, if you know what I mean. So I just stick to that food, I eat the same food every day, and that really, really works for me. That's actually how I train my own clients as well. I know that that probably doesn't work for everybody, but that works for me, and it's the way that I like to work. The other difference with my diet has been that I've had a much bigger variety of foods, which has been really nice actually. I like to keep my food simple when I'm on prep, and my coach knows that, and he's kept my diet very, very basic because I used to struggle with an eating disorder, and almost having too nice things on prep, it triggers something in me a little bit. So I like to keep it very, very simple and almost quite bland. Might not sound like everybody's cup of tea, but that's what I like. But he's managed to do that for me, but also include a much bigger variety of foods. So that's really nice for me. I'm actually not really craving at the moment. I mean, when I see like a donut, I'm definitely like, oh. But I'm definitely nowhere near where I was last time. As for things like cardio, the main difference is my consistency. So last time I would kind of miss cardio and then sometimes like do extra to kind of catch up, whereas now I do the same cardio every day. And at this stage, my cardio is pretty similar to last time, but I'm just being more consistent with it. The next thing that is very different about this competition prep than my last one is my like stress levels and my happiness levels. This plays a huge part in your body's ability to shift body fat and to hold on to muscle. When I first started with my coach, he said a happy body preps a lot better than a like stressed body. That's not the words he used, but you get the gist. And it's so true. Like I already knew this, but my previous competition preps have definitely been quite high stress just due to external factors in my relationship and the fact that my relationship and my prep was so close. It just was not a good situation. Now I just feel like everything's just brighter and everything's just better this time. Like I literally have nothing that's like keeping me up at night, nothing that I'm worrying about, and it's so refreshing. And I think when you're in that position for so long, it just becomes normal to you to be in that state, and I kind of didn't realize how much it was affecting me and how much more I had to give, but I just couldn't because everything else was kind of overwhelming me. So that's a huge change this time. So if you're looking to do something like this, then you definitely need to make sure that the rest of your life is in check before you do, because you need a good support system. And that's my next point, is that my support system now is better than it's ever been. Now it's pretty much all the same people, but we are just so much closer than ever before. Different events in your life obviously will bring you closer to certain people and away from others. Over the last few months, I've just become so close to all the right people. I feel really lucky to have the group of people around me that I do, not just my friends, but also my family. I feel like we are closer than ever as well. And even friends in the industry who I don't even see very often. Like I know that I have so much support from people and they have it from me as well, and that just makes everything so much easier. That also goes hand in hand with the fact that on this prep I have just had so much more fun. And I mean outside of the gym, outside of my prep, I've just done so many more fun things. I mean making plans with my friends and like going home to see my family and like doing spontaneous things, which I just didn't really do for a couple of years. It's really sad actually, like kind of feel like I lost myself a little bit, not because of prep, but just with everything. And recently I just feel like I've just done so much and it's been so great. And people that don't even know me that well have actually said to me like, you look so happy, you just look so happy. It hits me quite hard because I'm just like, oh my god, like if you can notice it, then I'm just, I don't know, it's a good thing. Keeping busy and not letting the days just pass by is definitely a huge part of success, I think. It just keeps you sane. Okay guys, I'm gonna go and like stand outside or something because I'm so hot. It is like 30 degrees outside and it is 10 o'clock at night. I'm not even kidding. And I live in Scotland. It's like a freaking heat wave. My flat's all glass, so the heat just like, it's like a greenhouse in here. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you have any questions or that you think there's anything I might have missed out, then comment down below. And also if you have any requests for new videos, because this one was a request and I thought it was a really great idea. And I think that's all from me. So I'm gonna love you and leave you, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye!